What's up, guys? It's Sound of Culture. I'm Xavier.
I'm Tommy.
As you can see, Jaden is not here today. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. But instead, we have a lovely guest, Tommy. Say hi.
Hello.
Just give a little background on you. Give me your top three favorite artists so we can understand where you're coming from.
Tyler, the Creator, Soft
Valid.
Willie, and
No.
Kendrick Lamar.
I can't believe you're saying Soft Willie.
He's probably like top one in the world right now.
And anyways, Tommy has done this on super short notice, so let's get a thank you, Tommy, in the comments to whoever's watching this. Um, but today's, unfortunately, we could not get our special episode, and so that Everything Is Trash album has to wait. But today, we have spun the wheel, and it landed on the number 6 collaboration project by Ed Sheeran. So, just a little intro on, or background on Ed Sheeran. Edward Christopher Sheeran, aka Ed Sheeran, was born on February 17th, 1991, in Halifax, West Yorkshire. Both of his parents worked in an art gallery, and they also started Sheeran Lock as an independent art consultancy from 1990 to 2010. Sheeran's brother was also a composer. As a child, Ed Sheeran joined his church choir and learned to play the guitar at 11 years old. He would then begin to write songs in high school, which would grant him the title Most Likely to Be Famous in the yearbook. The number 6 collaboration project is a follow-up to Ed Sheeran's EP, the number 5 collaboration project. How creative. The album came out on July 12th, 2019, with 15 tracks spanning multiple genres like pop, hip-hop, and R&B. The main appeal of the album is that every song has an A-list musician featuring on it. And for the accolades, it was nominated for multiple awards, including the Grammys and People's Choice Awards, but unfortunately never won. So, this guy was obviously raised to be a singer of some type. You know, everybody in his family doing some type of art, and him just growing up around music. Tell me, do we have any previous knowledge on NG, any previous opinions?
Obviously, I know about him. I think everyone does, but I've never actually saw out his music, so I'm looking to be surprised today.
Yeah. I know a little bit about Ed Sheeran. I like some of his older stuff. His newer stuff is okay. Um, Number 6 collaboration project specifically, there were a lot of hits on this. I know quite a few songs from the radio as a kid, but I've never listened to the entire thing fully. What about you, Tommy?
I've never listened to the album.
You've probably heard a few songs on the radio. I wouldn't.
I have
Yeah.
no idea.
So we're gonna not watch. We're gonna listen to the album and come back with our thoughts. All right, guys. We just listened to the album and here are our thoughts. So starting off with "Beautiful People," featuring Khalid. I said good beat. This goes for almost the entire album, but a lot of the beats clashed with Ed Sheeran's voice. But yeah, what are your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. I really like the start, how it was kind of like a little unique. I think it was pretty interesting. Like he was saying about the beat. I think I was kind of vibing to it. I won't lie. Yeah, I do like how like it was telling a story and it's talking about like how he's struggling with being in fame, living up to like expectations that he doesn't like want to meet.
Yeah, and I wrote here like "beautiful equals bad." It's like the entire song is about how he doesn't want to get so famous to the point where he's entitled and like some model Kardashians, basically. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a story about this song. When I was a kid, I thought the chorus was "Beautiful Big Bird" and not "Beautiful People." I don't know why. That's just what I heard.
They don't sound this similar though.
Don't judge me.
Okay.
I also, this is just a me thing, but I love Khalid, so his background vocals are so good, and his verse, his everything on this track was just mwah. He's just a great singer, and I love it.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard Khalid before, but
Nope, my bad.
it's interesting getting to hear him for the first time. I don't know why we're listening to this song though.
All right, we're done.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that away.
Alright, we're just cutting that part out.
Okay. Is that all you want to say?
Yeah, I think that's most.
All right. So let's move on to South of the Border featuring Camila Cabello and Cardi B. So this one, it was very obviously a lot more Latin based with more Latin beats and a lot more Spanish in the songs, which I did not know Ed Sheeran can speak.
Yeah. Like with the Spanish, honestly, even though I couldn't really understand it, I thought it was done really well. Where it still sounded cool and sounded like you could still kind of vibe to it, even though no idea what they're saying. Even though we both take Spanish,
Yeah.
no idea.
It's a very upbeat song. The entire song is very rhythmic, and like the lyrics, they just perform it in a way that you just keep. It's hard to explain, but it's like very rhythmic, and you just want to nod your head a little bit.
Yeah, I think they like flow. The words flow off each other really well with how they rhyme. And it's just really easy to like follow along with.
Yeah. I did, however, Cardi B. This is a problem with a lot of the rappers that are on this album, but Cardi B is the first one to do it, and she just sounds uninspired. She just sounds like she's only here to get the money, and then that's it.
Yeah, I noted this down too. I think it really starts out like weird, like it's not really giving much into it. I think it picks up a little bit towards the end, but I just don't think they were really giving much into this.
Do I have more? Oh yeah, I also put that better at the end. I just didn't, it was on the next page. All right, that's all I need.
Yeah, that's all I was.
Okay, so next is Cross Me featuring Chance the Rapper and PNB Rock. This was the first song that brought it down, I think. And Ed Sheeran rapping, that just sounds great. Yeah. I think we can all agree that.
Like it's cool that he's trying a different like style, but it doesn't work.
Yeah. I didn't really like the chorus. I think PNB Rock, he is a hard carrier of the song. He's a really good, and he carries all of it pretty much. Chance again. Chance's rapping is kind of weird. I don't really like it. It seems like he was just talking.
That's what. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I said. I like it doesn't fit in with the song at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. He at the end it gets better. I will say that he puts more emphasis and be into it. But at the start, it sounded like you were having a chat with the man. It was not. Yeah. I wrote the outro's ass. I don't really remember it though.
Oh, I wrote about it. I think it just ends kind of just how it's like. It's just how it starts and it just kind of redoes that. I think it's kind of cool sometimes how it goes full circle. I just don't think it's done that well.
Yeah. So next is Take Me Back to London featuring Stormzy. Once again, I said Ed Sheeran's rapping is very weird. I said the chorus was very weak.
Yeah. I think Stormy's part, it was okay. It had some good moments, but like overall, I thought this like meh. I think most like the collabs like this, they're just not. They're not very good.
Yeah. I said the song was too short and it had a really long outro, which not helpful. Not helpful at all. The artists, why are we having like 20-second long outros? Like what? If you don't have anything to say, end the song. Like there's no point of that. So next song is Best Part of Me featuring Yeba. This one I actually really liked. It's a lot slower and it brings out the I don't want to say OG Ed because that's weird. But it brings back the older Ed Sheeran, which I really like. It's a lot slower. It's much more of a love song. Eva, I thought she was good. She was a little bit high pitched for me, but she had a really strong voice.
Yeah, I think this song wasn't bad. It's not a really high ranking one for me, just because I just don't really like how slow it is. I think it was just overly done. I think it can be effective, especially like how his style is usually a little slower. But I think it was just overdone in this, where it was just kind of getting boring at some parts, where they'd just be repeating the same lines and it just be dragged out. I do like how it's like telling a story about like insecurity though, and how like even though they're both flawed in some way, they both come together, not seeing each other's flaws, but just seeing themselves on their own. I think it just shows a really good message.
I did not pick up on that.
That's the whole song.
Yeah, I was zoned out for a little bit.
I thought you liked this song. What?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I like it. I don't care. I'm featuring Justin Bieber. Everybody knows the song. We don't really have to stay on it for a while.
Yeah, this is actually the only song I think I actually recognize.
The chorus is good. The Ed is good on the vocals. I did feel like this song brings a good mix between the older Ed Sheeran and the new Ed Sheeran with the beats, and Ed Sheeran actually singing a lot more in this one.
Yeah, I think I do like how like it's like a mix, like kind of mix in faster and slower beats. So it's not just like one where it's like the whole song slow or fast. I think they mixed it well where they have elements that are fast and slow.
I did notice in both Ed Sheeran's and Justin Bieber's verses, they tried to do like a stop thing where it was like they were singing and then the song would stop and then go on, but it just didn't work because they just didn't stop for enough and it just moved on too quickly. It just came off weird.
Yeah.
I also said I really liked Justin Bieber on this song. One of my favorite parts of the song is Justin Bieber's background vocals at the end. Antisocial. Oh, we gotta scroll down. Hold on. All right. Next, Antisocial with Travis Scott. Oh wait. Oh, some of these songs are with. They're not features. Justin Bieber was with. I think that's Justin Bieber and Travis Scott. They're both with.
No.
So they actually help us on that. You can actually notice in Antisocial. The production on Antisocial is amazing. There's such high energy in it, which I love. It's a different side of Ed Sheeran, I think. And I'm not sure if I like it. I like the song. But I can see why other people hate it.
Yeah, I haven't heard it, but honestly, when I listened to it, I could like tell it's not really his style generally. But I think I liked how it was unique. It wasn't like it was a little more distinct than his classic old like same type of song where it's just like repeating same lyrics and it's like dragged out. I kind of liked how he took a different approach to this.
Yeah, you can definitely tell how Travis is well versed in this area, and he really helped Ed Sheeran a lot in this. And it's like you can just tell straight from his verse and every single ad lib, Travis just knows what he's doing. Yeah. And you just gotta let him take the wheel.
Yeah, it also seemed like Travis actually cared about this compared to the other collabs they've done.
Yes.
Where they're just talking, they're not actually trying to sound good.
All right. Next is Remember the Name featuring Eminem and 50 Cent. So I like the beat. It reminded me of like a New York type beat. I did think Ed Sheeran's rapping was better in this one because this one he's actually telling more of a story.
Yeah, I like that. How overall, it went to with the story. It went from one person and it talked about how they go into fame and then moved on to Ed Sheeran and then into 50 Cent. Like it was telling each of their stories individually.
Mm-hmm. I said the chorus was slow. I think Eminem, his rap was a bit too slow.
Yeah.
And there was especially times where he just speeds up randomly, and it's just like, no, pick a lane, you know? Yeah. So it's like, I think he could have stepped up a little bit more, but overall it was pretty good. I did like 50 Cent. 50 Cent was good on this one.
Yeah.
I don't know many 50 Cent songs, so I don't know if that's like the bar for 50 Cent, but
yeah.
Next is Feels featuring Young Thug and J Hud. This is just a weird song.
Yeah, I hated this song.
The intro with Young Thug, bobbity boo doo. It's
what voice filter they put on him because that sounded terrible.
That's like Young Thug's.
But like
thing.
that's so it's
so
bad.
There are definitely times it's good and there's
definitely times it's not.
Yeah. I didn't like the chorus. Young Thug, you could tell Young Thug was a little bit more passionate than the others with this.
A little, but like it's still a little like
yeah.
just talking.
Jay Hunt was one of the guys. He just sounds bored. He does not want to
Yeah.
be here. He's just picking up a check and leaving.
Yeah.
The production was also, I don't even know. It's just weird. Yeah, Ed Sheeran was really high pitched. I said the chorus was okay. Oh wait, no, that's the next song. Never mind.
Well, I thought at least for the song, like kind of on the chorus, I thought the chorus just kept repeating too much. Like it's good. I know choruses are meant to kind of repeat because like, throughout the song, but I just thought it was like overdone how much they did it. Like there gets to a point where you just can't keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next song, which I actually accidentally got into a little bit. It's "Put It All on Me," which we have to scroll down. Okay, "Put It All on Me" featuring LMI. The production was weird. I said the chorus it's okay. She's was it? I think Ed Sheeran was too high pitched. I can't read my handwriting. Hold on. You go while I try to figure this out.
Honestly, my main complaint is I feel like this song was just kind of boring. It sounds like he's just too much into how he like usually is. Like it's so much sounds like all his other songs. Like he's not actually trying to make it unique. It just sounds like a boring, like a copy and paste of all his others. I do like the Ella part. I think it's pretty solid. I think it sounds pretty cool, but I think overall it was just too similar to how all of his other songs sound that it just kind of got boring.
Yeah. Nothing on You featuring Paulo Londra and Dave. The beat was whack. the huh? Oh, I said he was dragging the rhymes. There was like parts where he was just like he was vocalizing things too much. He had like the ooh at the end, and it's just no.
Yeah, in this he also attempted to do like the Spanish again, but I think it wasn't as well done. I think it probably might sound a lot better if you actually understood it, but I think what I really had being the other song with it was it still sounded really cool even without knowing what it was. This I thought it was just so like disconnected from it that I had no way. Like it just sounded weird.
Because I think in this one it was only Paulo Londra who was speaking Spanish. Ed Sheeran nor Dave spoke any Spanish. It was just, and it wasn't like Paulo Londra was singing one line. His entire verse was Spanish, and then no more. It's weird. It's out of place.
Yeah,
it just doesn't belong.
So I thought this is like a theme throughout this. Dave, he was just talking. There's no attempt at all.
Dave was bored. You could tell. Dave did not want to be there. It's the same old story. It really is. Yeah. So next, Nothing on You. Wait,
no, that's what we just did. I don't want your money.
Yeah, Don't Want Your Money, featuring her. This one, I like the guitar, but it was just so basic.
But that's exactly what I said. Yeah. I said like a guitar cart basic song.
Yeah, it's
the same we've seen.
They have good vocals. The chorus is okay, but it's just like every other song. And at this point in the album, you're just so tired of it. You don't want to hear it. It's always that same hi-hat and beat every single song, and you're just, can we get something new? Yeah. So 1,000 Nights featuring Meek Mill and A Boogie with the Hoodie. I said the chorus was good.
Yeah, I liked Meek's part. I think it was pretty good. I think it was a little too long because at the end he started going off a little, but I think it honestly, like, it really started strong.
Yeah, you could tell Meek Mill had a little. At this point, any sort of passion is just better than what these other guys are doing. I did say the beat was pretty boring though.
Yeah.
Boogie, once again, someone who didn't want to be there, someone who's taking the check and being part of the collaborations project.
Yeah. And then I thought, like, I said all this a lot, but it's just in case he keeps doing it. I think the chorus was just overplayed, just overused. He just kept using it when it definitely did not need to be used there.
Yeah. Way to Break My Heart featuring the Skrillex. At the start I was like, okay, this is This is okay because it's once again it starts as the older Ed Sheeran type of songs. It's slower. There's a lot more vocalizing to it, but then you get to the chorus, you get to the post chorus, and they do all this beat and then like distort Ed's voice, and it's just it derails
Yeah.
it all.
Like I liked the guitar, but like there's just like very specific like moments in this that I just really don't like. Like specifically how he keeps saying heart. It just sounds really
Yeah.
weird. Like every time I hear it, it just like makes me hate the song.
In fact, I wrote chorus is a sad face, and outro is also a sad face. All right. So next is blow. Oh, we gotta scroll. Oh, one more. All right, blow, all caps, featuring Chris Stapleton and Bruno Mars, and boy, does it deserve all caps.
Yeah, this was my favorite song by far. I
Of
think
course,
the guitar in it was amazing.
this is going on the playlist. I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Like
Well, not amazing, but continue. My
yeah.
bad.
Like how I liked how they used it. Like they mixed in the guitar. It wasn't always just one or the other. It's like they would have it mixed in with some of it, especially with the choruses.
And they were smart about this, splitting it up to Ed and then Chris and then Bruno Mars, and then everyone had the chorus was separate for everyone, and I think that was really smart because you could tell that if they tried to just do the chorus all together, it would just sound weird and just no.
I especially I liked the inflection that they, especially like in the chorus. I liked how it sounded. I thought it was like a really distinct from how he usually like does it, and I thought it was really cool sounding.
Yeah. I think part of the reason we like this so much is just because it's so different. It's not just the same little hi hat over and over. It's a guitar. It's a completely different genre, I'd say. It's so upbeat. Chris Stapleton's voice is he's such a strong singer, and it works off so well in the chorus.
I really like the ending, how it decrescendos with that guitar into silence.
It has like that classic metal ending where it's like dun, 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 dun. It's and then I really like the auto tune how they didn't do it as much on Chris, which I think was smart, but on Ed Sheeran and Bruno Mars they made them sound a lot more like I don't know how to describe it, a lot more like tougher, I'd say, and like grittier, and that worked really well. A guitar solo, unexpected at all. I think it's good. I don't listen to songs with guitar solos, so I don't really have a basis to rank it off of, but I think it worked really well.
Yeah, honestly, I think why I really liked it. I don't know much about guitar solos either. I don't know how good it was, but like I think it's just how unexpected it was from especially what we've been seeing for like the past hour of listening to his music. I don't think could have guessed that there'd just be a guitar solo in this song. So it was a really good surprise when we heard it. It was really just like this unique for us to hear.
I don't know how this wasn't a song that blew up when it first came out. Like it's got the star power. It's got Chris Stapleton and Bruno Mars. Hasn't it not? I don't know, but way to end off with a bang. So final remarks. Um, I'd say it gets really boring in the middle. It has its good parts. It has lots of low parts. What do you think?
I was gonna rate it just a 5 out of 10. I thought, like overall, I think there's some really good songs and some really bad. I think they just cancel each other out because I think it's just like an average. Because it seems like he's just sticking to his normal like style here. I don't think it's very like there's some songs that go above, but I think it just evens out where it's just more what we expect to see over unique like different songs that we actually want to hear.
Yeah. I think overall I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. So that evens out to a 4.5. All right, Ed Sheeran, 4.5. We can help you do better. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry this is a really short video, but it's also a really short album with not a lot to talk about. Hopefully by the time this comes out, we have our TikTok, so go follow that at Sound of Culture. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you later.